just kind of us extending what we did previously, and we are going to be translating from English language to math language, or back from math language to English language. So we're going to translate these equations, we're going to solve them, and they're going to help us get ready to solve some story problems in real world context. So this first example problem says, this one right here, says 3 times some number plus 1 is 7. What is that number? So let's write out kind of the things that we do know. So we know 3, and times tells us that we're going to multiply. And then it says some number. When we don't know what a number is, we use a variable. I'm going to use x. Sorry, so I'm going to make it a big X because I'm going to change this multiplication sign to the little dot so we don't get confused. So now I have 3 times some number, plus means I'm going to add, and 1 is my other number, and is means equals. Okay, we learned all of this before. You can look at the Canvas from before. And is 7. So I'm going to actually move this now, guys. Actually, no, I'm going to put it back. Okay, so we have 3 times some number. So usually when we write multiplication, when we're dealing with variables, we don't have any sort of multiplication symbol. So I'm going to do 3x plus 1 equals 7. The easiest way to do this is just to read this line by line and write out what you do know, and then see if you need to reorder it or whatever it is. Okay, now we need to solve because we need a solution. And I don't want you guys to worry about modeling. Okay, just write the equation. So I'm going to draw my line. Whoa, we zoomed in. Sorry, guys. There's my keeps happening. There's my variable. So I need to get x alone, and it's being multiplied by 3, and 1 is being added. So we're going to undo the addition or subtraction first. Subtract 1 from both sides. I'm left with 3x over here. Now I have 3x equals 6. Now we need to undo the multiplication. We do that by division, and our answer would be x equals 2. All right, now we are going to try problem number 1, because that one's actually going from math language, and it wants us to write the word problem or translate it to English, and then we're also still going to solve. So this problem, we're just going to write exactly what we read. So right now we have 4, and this means that they're being multiplied. So we have 4 times, and x is a variable, so we're going to write 4 times a number. Okay, we don't know what that number is. 4 times a number plus 2 is 30. So we have 4 times a number plus 2 is 30. And now we're going to solve this like we would normally do. And if you're struggling with the solving, go back in Canvas or go to the solving equations module and relearn that. And x, oh, excuse me, I'm going to move that over here. And x equals 7. Okay, so now I want you guys to go ahead and try to do numbers 2, 3, and 4 on your own. And again, I don't actually care if you model. You don't need to model at all. So just write the equation and solve. So do 2, 3, 4, and then it goes on to 5 and 6, and we are not going to do this one yet, unless you feel like, hey, I'm a 4, I know how to do this. Then you can go on to the rest of them. It's 7 through 14 is the last one. Okay, so go ahead and work through those problems. If you need help or get stuck, let me know.